Hurricane Florence makes number 2 on our top 10 list of events of 2018. Florence was named on September 1st, then rapidly intensified to a Category 4 major hurricane just 4 days later. After being knocked down by wind shear and colder water, Florence temporarily weakened to a tropical storm, before once again intensifying to a Cat 4, heading towards the Carolinas and putting millions on notice. This storm could be a dangerous killer.
This storm is a monster. It's big and it's vicious.
States of emergency were declared ahead of the storm for the Carolinas, Virginia, Georgia, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. And North Carolina authorities jumped to the task of getting their citizens prepared.
We would encourage individuals to leave as soon as possible. They need to understand that the roads will be crowded.
Evacuation means to evacuate.
And coastal North Carolina locals were heeding their advice.
We're going to board up the larger windows and probably sandbag along the base of the doors and hope that storm surge doesn't get up this high.
At the same time, at the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Newport, North Carolina, they had more reasons for concern.
You can have many impacts from Florence on not just the heavy rainfall and storm surge or wind, you can have tornadoes.
As the world watched, Florence weakened again and was a Category 1 hurricane at landfall in North Carolina, striking with winds near 90 miles per hour. But the storm continued on, dealing out deadly consequences. Despite its weakened state, Florence caused widespread damage along its path and was responsible for historic flooding, dropping record rainfall amounts as it slowly moved inland, including a historic record of 35.93 inches in Elizabethtown, North Carolina. The most rain from any tropical system in North Carolina's history. River flooding affected millions for weeks, causing massive evacuations and almost unbelievable inundation, with thousands of houses and roads going underwater, and major highways like Interstates 40 and 95 being closed for miles.
We anticipate this to be a long-term event. It's actually going to take a while for the water to go down.
With the cleanup from Florence still ongoing for many thousands on the East Coast, it's a sad fact that recovery will continue for many years to come. And that's why Hurricane Florence is number 2 on our top 10 list of events of 2018. To see the rest of the list, head to WeatherNationTV.com. For Weather Nation, I'm John Van Pelt.